A stunning political twist in Ottawa. A Conservative MP has just crossed the floor to join Mark Carney's Liberal government. And with that single move, Canada's political map may have changed forever. The Carney government is now just 2 seats away from a majority, and Parliament Hill is buzzing with one question. Is this the beginning of a new political era in Canada? It happened quietly, then exploded across every headline. Nova Scotia MP Chris Dontrammont, elected as a Conservative in 2019, announced he was leaving his party and joining the Liberals. When he arrived at his first Liberal caucus meeting, he was greeted with cheers and applause, walking side by side with Prime Minister Mark Carney himself. Dontrammont said his decision wasn't impulsive. It came after months of reflection and frustration. He spoke about wanting to help build solutions instead of just opposing everything. For Carney's government, this was more than a political win. It was a sign of momentum, a signal that even within the opposition, something was shifting.
But to understand why this moment matters, you need to understand the man behind it, Mark Carney, a world-renowned economist, former governor of the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England, a man trusted by global leaders to steer economies through chaos. Carney is not a career politician. He's a strategist, a reformer, a visionary. And now, he's bringing that same discipline and ambition into Canada's highest office. His leadership is built on one core idea, that Canada must act boldly, or risk falling behind in a world defined by change.
At the heart of this story lies Carney's Canada Strong budget, a plan that aims to modernize the nation for the next decade. It increases defense spending, expands renewable energy, bets big on innovation, and cuts down government waste. Critics call it ambitious, even risky, but Carney insists this is the price of building a resilient nation. Doing nothing is the biggest risk of all. Canada must move faster, build stronger, and lead the future, not follow it.
And that's why Chris Dontrammont's defection hit so hard. It wasn't just one MP switching parties. It was a symbol, a message that even inside Conservative ranks, some now believe Carney's plan is the right path forward. Opposition leaders, however, are furious, calling Dontrammont's move a betrayal of Conservative values and voter trust. But politically, it's a devastating blow, one that might open the door for others to follow. Across Ottawa, the atmosphere has changed. You can feel it. In the debates, in the interviews, in the tone. For the first time in years, optimism is creeping back into Canadian politics. And with each passing day, rumors grow louder, that more Conservatives may cross over. If that happens, Mark Carney could soon have a full majority government. For supporters, this isn't just politics, it's renewal. A feeling that Canada is finally regaining its sense of purpose. Carney's government calls it transformation. Opponents call it overreach. But either way, no one can deny the conversation has changed. This could be remembered as the week Canada changed direction. The week a divided parliament began to unite. The week Mark Carney's vision became Canada's. In politics, moments like this define decades. They remind us that leadership still matters, that courage still counts, and that vision still wins. So as this story unfolds, stay informed, stay curious, and stay Canada strong. This is the Macrosphere, where truth meets vision, and vision meets power.